Really imagine what my hands should do. Yeah. You know.
Is that
anyway?
How does that express it? Are they about to play? How does it?
They're about to play.
Okay, okay. I was about to say how it expresses itself in the gameplay, but they are in fact playing, folks. If you're listening to our voice right now, if you're watching this, oh wow, immediate. That means you have found us on the side stream, which is now the main stream. As a matter of yes, the update is that the mainstream computer has now crashed twice.
Yeah,
so we have migrated over to this area right now.
Yeah, localhost called the time of death like 5 minutes ago.
Actually, yeah, wait.
9:41 Eastern.
Oh, wow. Okay. And actually, Kevin Maples and Khryke player cam is switched. But yes, we are in the other losers set. I believe it's losers 8s, right?
If you say so.
Losers quarter. Losers 8s.
Loser gets 7th, right?
Yes, loser gets 7th.
That's the only way I know to put it.
I used to know all the bracket names. But we have an MDVA team kill right here. What's very funny is I thought that was part of the stream, the percent above Khryke's head.
It's just the TV behind them.
It's just the TV behind them playing the game that they are in fact
playing.
And
it is cool that that's his percent.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a coincidence, but it's cool.
We need to switch, adjust Kevin so that their percent is next to them as well.
I think they could just play player 4. No, you're right. They do have to move it a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
So this does go... I shouldn't say. I think these are competitive sets. I don't know the record. I think they've both lost to each other. They could both beat each other. And Khryke lost to Kevin Maples, I think 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the recent history, yeah.
So,
yeah, I did not get like Smasher's app up or anything before this.
Oh, yeah. That would have been right. Khryke, I do think the big difference sometimes, with Fox especially, I think, is making sure the punish is like the way it's supposed to be in the matchup. Like, you should be punishing really hard, and the Fox should really be struggling to punish you. But sometimes I think Khryke, and I suffer from the same thing, is killable. Is highly comboable and killable.
Oh, it's defense, not as offense.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Interesting. Correct. Do you think that's because of like actual defensive mechanics, or because the positions Khryke puts himself in are those that get him like grabbed, shine?
It's the mechanic. It's the like the recovery option, the DI and the recoveries. Yes, absolutely.
And we are back to even after like a full 1-stock lead, right?
Actually, yeah. Khryke took the first 2 stocks, taking like 17%
in like 30 seconds.
Yes, correct. Correct. So I do think Khryke's punish also is not necessarily like. I think Khryke's strongest suit is the neutral. Like, Khryke is a really smart player, and the punish is solid. But definitely, like, Kevin Maples will eat up bad recoveries, early double jumps. Oh, and this could be actually a kill.
Not quite, yeah. Had the DI wide away. Oh,
okay.
Calls out the, like, far sweet spot.
Yes.
of like the 4-ish more sweet spots that there are, calls out the far one.
Instead of the lower one, or
like the one that grabs even sooner. Like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if sooner is the right word.
I know what you mean. Okay.
Ooh,
nice dash dance.
Grab,
yeah. Kevin Maples is up game 1.
Dyslexia did.
The player name. Yeah. Ooh, tries to SDI that, but actually it's the right drift. Crazy DI on that Nair.
Yeah, Khryke is taking over the stage. I guess the nice thing about FD for a player like Khryke, from what you're saying, is it simplifies the punish game, and he gets to keep his strong neutral, right?
Yes, absolutely. I think like the neutral, it's a double-edged sword, right? It does simplify it a little bit, but also like I think you can really exploit things in neutral if you're really good at it on FD, but also it can buff your opponent sometimes by simplifying it.
Do you think that the utility of a double-edged sword makes it better than a single-edged sword?
No way, right?
Right? You can cut with just the one side.
Yeah.
I agree that a sword with a sharp side is better than one you have to, like, stab someone with. That's tough. Never.
A stabby sword.
Like an EP, right?
An epee. Yeah.
My dad used to say it wrong.
That's really funny. An EP. That is a dad way of saying it.
You like watching Olympic fencing. I derail. No, I'm not usually the one that derailed the match.
sorry. Yeah. Oh, oh my God, almost killed there.
Good thoughts.
This is tough, and I think it's exactly what Khryke has identified the challenges in the Kevin Maples matchup are. Like I think what we're seeing on display is very much what Khryke says the weaknesses are. Nice fast fall to ledge, but like Kevin just eats up. And maintains advantage, I think, is the most important part.
Yeah, because Fox will always get up airs to get you to 60%, but being like above or off the stage, yeah. Wow. That's a 3-stock.
Yeah, on FD.
Bad sign for Khryke. I mean, Kevin Maples has been, kind of hot today. But
yes. I think watching Kevin Maples play hot is really interesting because... And sort of like this was the Leffen effect when Leffen really like what was at the top of his game, was that it just kind of looks right. I think Kevin Maples is not making a ton of reads. That was a crazy grab. He's not making a ton of reads, and he's not doing anything flashy or tricky or even gimmicky. It just feels right. You know, he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, Fox is a minimizer's character. He
not always.
Yeah, often. It's very difficult to be consistent with Fox. So at a high tournament level, I think being a bit of a minimizer can be to your benefit a lot of the times.
That is...
You have to know when to take the swings to get to top level, right? But
that's true. Yeah, when to get aggressive. I think that was not always the case. You know, for when we started out, like the minimizer Fox was the European style. You know?
Maybe.
There was like some Foxes that were kind of spazzy, and then seeing Leffen and Armado, they were like, oh my God, he's just efficient. He's not going crazy or anything.
I would argue that post, like when the the roll read kind of like the hard roll read, like charge smash attack kind of died. After that, I would argue even someone like Mango was a minimizer, trying to keep himself from getting hit while he's pressuring someone else. Right? That's sort of a minimizer mentality too.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. The way you're talking about it is in a more erudite way, like in a more sophisticated way. You're saying it like truly a scholar.
Yeah, I'm trying to separate it from offensive and defensive.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Okay, well, Khryke is up this game. Good news for Khryke. Already more stocks taken than the previous, and looking okay.
That's true. I do think that Khryke is a player that is really... it's not exactly clear when the grit is going to come out. You know, Khryke is not always a player that can pull off a comeback or clutch. But it happens sometimes. So it's still a bit of a thrill to watch. Oh, wow. Dashes out of that.
I have a personal experience to share.
Yeah.
We had lots of Marths in Delaware when I was a player. And a lot of the Marths, they used lots of mix-ups. They would swing at me on FD. And then there was a Marth named Wumpus.
Yes.
Named Juan, or he used to go by Pastor. And he would only dash dance and grab, and man, I had a hard time beating that guy on FD. What I'm saying is I think Khryke is doing too much.
Oh, okay.
Because he's getting punished for using these like spacing aerials a little too much. That like empty hop, love it.
Like cute and stuff.
The occasional forward air, fine. But like the dash back grab, it's just so good.
Yes. You got to mix things up, but don't forget what got you there.
Yeah. Well, it's just I think that it was like only using the mix-ups and not the base options. Like Kevin Maples has been running under or after fairs and shining. Like, that's where a lot of the punishes were coming from.
Oh, no counter there, actually. That actually could be it.
It
Oh my
is.
god. Wow, 3-0 from Kevin Maple.
Yeah, 2 games on FD. Really powerful.